The European Innovative Teaching Award turns 5. Get ready to meet the 2025 brilliant winners. Around 400 groundbreaking Erasmus Plus projects have already been awarded for their innovative added value, promoting creativity, sustainability, digital innovation, and well-being in education. This year, 117 inspiring projects are taking the stage. The 2025 theme is Citizenship Education, celebrating participation in democratic life, common values, and civic engagement. Across Europe, teachers, their peers, and learners are building multidisciplinary projects that foster European cooperation and inclusion for a real-world impact. With this theme, teachers shape future changemakers for building a stronger Europe. This year's laureates shine across 5 categories: early childhood education and care, school education, vocational education and training, adult education, European language label.
Let's move on to Kata Karastelli from France with the EU Prepare program. So this program actually integrated comics and games into the learning process. Very interesting. Tell us how you were able to connect comics with real-life challenges.
Thank you. So what is important to mention that the project was designed for migrants and refugees, and these real-life challenges that we talked about are designed to their experiences. So to do so, we brought together in this project artists, social workers, educators, themselves quite often with a migrant and refugee background. And we worked out methods and strategies to help them to tell their stories. So most of the comics was based on their own stories or stories of people who they work with. Yes.
So you mentioned that you worked with migrants and refugees on the program, and of course that involves coordinating with a lot of different organizations. How did that collaboration between the different organizations take place?
So we worked together in what we called co-designing labs, where we met. So we had partners from Germany who worked with quite different target groups. So who worked with Turkish women. We had an organization from Marseille who worked with the LGBT community. We had an unofficial partner from Ukraine as well. So of course, one of the biggest challenges was that we had to harmonize a little bit because their needs and real-life situations, what you mentioned, are quite different for a Ukrainian migrant or a young Syrian LGBT community member. So at the beginning, this part was a little bit hard, but slowly we managed to find how to say it, some compromises, because at the very beginning, of course, everyone wanted to put forward their own experience, and because it was a bit challenging to create comics and games that can talk to everyone and all these communities.
In the end, did you find, because it's diverse, different groups that you were working with, did you find areas of commonality when you were working with the different groups?
Some common features?
Yeah, common features when you were working with the different segments.
Yes, of course. So there were, we had, basically we dealt with 3 different topics. So we created 15 comics. These were translated into 6 different languages to use them. Sorry, it was not just to explain you the context. And one of these big topics around which we created 5 comics were civic and democratic values. So what we had to define together, for instance, that what does it mean concretely for people who, for instance, are not coming from democratic countries. So we really had to divide it into small topics, and we understood that every subtopic had to be explained in an understandable and easily understandable manner. So these common topics were, for instance, the changes in roles within the family, for example, or that one has to enroll again the school system as an adult. So all these difficulties that came up. Also barriers linked to linguistic difficulties. So yes.
Great, well, thanks. Well, congratulations, COTA, on an excellent project.
Thank you.